Europe's internal borders are reopening again. After a year of patchwork border closures and restrictions, Europe is reopening its borders once again to vaccinated travelers. And this time, the rules allowing free movement across all the European internal borders are coming down. It means that you can once again freely travel to one or more EU countries. There are also moves to simplify travel for unvaccinated travelers too. In this video, we look at the opening of the EU's internal and external borders, after more than a year's closures and restrictions, following the pandemic fallout. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click that bell, to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. Oh, and don't forget to check out our website at immigration-and-migration.com. This video is brought to you by IAM. We believe that travel improves and inspires you, and the people around you. We help you travel by providing services which overcome barriers and frameworks that simplify and enrich your experience. We just happen to be immigration lawyers. So reach out to your IAM visa coordinator when you're ready for your adventure, or already on one, and would like some assistance. Travelers within the EU bloc are undoubtedly excited at the news that several European countries are easing their restrictions and opening up their borders to more travelers. The EU has approved a modified European Commission proposal to allow people who have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19 to travel freely from one EU country to another without having to test or quarantine. Restrictions for unvaccinated travelers would be based on the COVID-19 situation in the country they are visiting from. Europe has been the top destination for many people, and with tourists being blocked from traveling for so long, those who visit Europe are likely to want to go to more than one destination. However, the fact that different EU countries have their own border policies meant that this is a cause for concern to travelers, especially for last-minute border closures. Last week, countries from the EU agreed to ease their travel restrictions over summer, and are set to broaden the number of EU countries that it is safe to travel from, making it possible for fully vaccinated tourists to avoid tests or quarantines, should they wish to visit more than one country in the EU. Travelers must be fully vaccinated, and their final dose was done 14 days prior to arrival in the EU, in order to be able to benefit from the new rule change. Whilst unvaccinated travelers may have a bit more difficulty entering the bloc, it is still possible for those from certain countries. Those from EU and Schengen countries can enter, as can travelers from safe third countries, provided they arrive with a recent negative PCR test or proof of recovery from the virus. Also, for unvaccinated travelers, there is still the possibility of being able to travel from one EU country to another with relative ease, depending on the COVID-19 situation in the location that the traveler is coming from. This will be assessed according to the EU's traffic light system, which determines the safety of different EU regions. As the EU's doors reopen to the outside world, a traffic light system will be used to highlight the safety of all threat level in various regions. Here are the criteria per color category. Green. 14-day notification rate is lower than 25 cases per 100,000, test positivity rate below 4%. Orange. 14-day notification rate is lower than 50 cases per 100,000, test positivity rate is 4% or higher, or if the 14-day notification rate is between 25 and 150 cases per 100,000, and the test positivity rate is below 4%. Red. 14-day cumulative COVID-19 case notification rate ranges from 50 to 150, and the test positivity rate of tests for COVID-19 infection is 4% or more, or if the 14-day cumulative COVID-19 case notification rate is more than 150 but less than 500. Dark red. 14-day cumulative COVID-19 case notification rate is 500 or more. Gray. If there is insufficient information, or if the testing rate is lower than 300 cases per 100,000. Travelers coming from a green zone should face no restrictions. However, those coming from orange and red zones may face testing or quarantine requirements, whilst travel from a dark red zone is strongly discouraged. Children above the age of 12 may need to be tested, but will only need to quarantine if an accompanying adult had to. Last week, the EU signed a regulation that, effective on the 1st of July, the member states are obliged to start issuing the EU digital COVID certificates within 6 weeks, if they haven't done so by then. 12 EU member countries have already begun using the system, which went live late last month, while another 16 have completed testing and are ready to implement it at any time. The European Parliament has marked the 1st of July as the date upon which the certificate will need to be made available for travellers' use in all member countries. The EU Digital COVID Certificate is essentially a free mobile app that supplies on-demand either digital proof of a person's vaccination against COVID-19, recent negative test results, or certification that they've previously been clinically diagnosed and recovered from the virus. These are member nations that are already using the pass: Austria, Bulgaria, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Germany, Greece, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Spain. The other 12 EU members, along with 4 non-EU countries that are part of the Schengen area, have also finished with testing and are ready to launch the app. Belgium, Cyprus, France, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sweden, and Switzerland. Finland, Hungary, and Malta are currently lingering behind and still in the testing phase. What are your plans for the summer? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you have plans to travel, check out the deals we have found in the description box below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. If you'd like to get more info on travel, visas, immigration, and citizenship, head over to immigrationandmigration.com for more free content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.